Hey guys, Joe DeFuria here. I had you guys send in some questions that you wanted answered by my wealth of advice and knowledge, so I picked a couple of them that I will answer for you today. First question. Dear Joe, how can you tell if a woman is a whore or a nice girl? Writes Jeffy from Arizona. Well, Jeffy, it's simple. If the woman is attractive, she's probably a whore. If she's not, she's probably a nice girl. Now, there are a few exceptions to this rule. There are unattractive girls that are whores simply to raise their self-esteem, and there are very attractive girls who are not whores simply to set a glass ceiling for us guys to aim for. But we will never get. It's like God's cruel punishment. Next question. Dear Joe, I have some heat transfer homework to do this weekend. So Friday, should I A, do the homework so I get a better grade, B, get my friend drunk for his 21st birthday, or C, play video games and then play with myself? Writes Donnie from Maryland. Well, Donnie, since I have no idea what heat transfer homework is, I've got a suggestion that might help you do all three of them. Start the evening by playing with yourself, but make sure you record it. Now, follow me. Go out drinking with your boys. Have a good time, get sloshed, and when you come home, make sure you're crazy drunk. And I don't mean like, oh, I want, but I mean drunk. Then, take that video of you, put it on a disc, put it in an envelope with a note on a cocktail napkin. Here's my heat transfer homework. When I started playing with myself, my hand was cold. Afterwards, my hand was all nice and toasty. Thus, the heat transferred from my wang to my hand. A+. Okay, so if you follow that, I will probably get you expelled from school. You had a second question. Also, I'm in a fantasy football league. Should I play Favre against the Cardinals or J.T. Sullivan against the Saints? 1. A fantasy shouldn't involve large men in tights. Just my personal opinion. Second, you're asking me about football, which I know nothing about. You'd have better luck asking me about something like Halo. Like, hey Joe, I'm on Guardian and I'm surrounded by the blue team and I'm the red team. What should I do? Most people would think about the Needler, but no, don't use the Needlers because they're slow in the reload and they don't do enough damage, even though they're fast. You want to stick with the assault rifle and frag grenades, not plasmas, fragmas, because they go way faster. With that summation, I'd stick with Favre. Next question. Do your parents know you're gay? Writes Luke from Arizona. Well, Luke, they have their suspicions. Next question. Is it cooler to be in college or graduated from college? Is there some sort of stigma with college? Well, Tim from California, it depends on what your definition of cool is. If you're into keg stands and parties and date rape, then yes, college is where you want to be. However, if you're into real things like having a job, then graduate from college. But judging by your message, how you misspelled cooler, college, graduated, and somehow put an E in stigma, you might just want to drop out of college and work at Jiffy Lube. Just a suggestion. Next question. Dear Joe, I work in a job that I don't make enough money to support myself. I'm in debt, I'm 25, and I'm still a virgin. I have a big problem when I talk to women. Any advice for me? Richard from California. Could you keep my name anonymous? Yes, anonymous. I'm not really qualified to answer a question of this magnitude. My answer will be like a lounge singer fucking you in the ass. It might sound good, but it'll hurt you in the end. But here's my suggestion. I'll give it the old college try. Invest all of your remaining money in gold bullion. Stick that in a burlap bag and bury it by the old oak tree. Now, start a nasty drug habit and become homeless. Now, everybody knows that homeless people fuck like rabbits. It's statistic. It's fact. And so that will solve your virgin problem right there. And I'm sure you can converse with these crazy homeless people, which will solve your confidence problem as well. So after about 2 years of hustling and boning these hobos, being a hobosexual, if you will, you can go back to your old oak tree and dig up your gold. By then, the value of gold has probably risen, if so all of your debt will be taken care of, and you'll probably have some extra money to start a new life. You probably shouldn't listen to that, to what I just said. But it would be awesome if you did. Okay, final question. How did you get to be so fucking sexy? Please share your secrets with the unsexy. Writes Chris from Arizona. A dude. Awesome. Well, whatever your idea of sexy is, you are way off, Chris. I am, by the BMI, the body mass index, I am 40 pounds overweight. I very rarely walk unless it's to go get food or out of necessity. I hate stairs. I grow facial hair like a retarded leper. I have calluses on my right hand from whacking it so much because I'm so goddamn lonely, because nobody wants to talk to me. No girls are interested in this sexy piece of man, you know? So thanks for writing this question in, buddy. I appreciate you driving it in. Oh, look at this, hey, it's a sexy guy. Let's make fun of the fat kid who's just trying to help people with their problems. Well, fuck you. To be honest, fuck you. I don't want any part of this that you're just like, you're probably like 150 pounds and play in a band or nailing chicks left and right with or without their consent. Now me, yes, I'm sexy. You know, I hope you die in a car accident. Not a regular car accident where you are drunk and you get hit by another truck or something like that. I mean, like, you flip Dukes of Hazzard style over a bridge and fall 80,000 feet into a river of fire, but you don't die. You get saved by some sort of mystical mer creature, and they take you to an island that nobody's ever discovered, and it's full of gay convicts who have sex with you until you turn into a mouse who gets eaten by a fucking hawk. Alright guys, that's it for Joe's advice session this week. If enough of you are interested in seeing this again, send in your questions, and I hope you keep on trucking there, folks. Keep on trucking.